This video is for Math 161 Pre-Calculus. We're looking at Chapter 9. 9.1 is solving systems using matrices, but this one topic in Alex is not really using matrices just yet. But we're looking at what operations are we doing to go from one system to another. So like the first part is going to ask you, what did you do to the orange system to get the green system? And then the second question will ask, what did you do to the green system to get to the blue system? So we're going to see what did they do, okay? So we have to notice the change here. So first of all, first part, how do we transform system A to system B? System A and B, if you notice the bottom, A2 and B2, it remained the same. Negative 4x minus 3x equals 10. This is the same as negative 4x minus 3x equals 10. Nothing changed. So they didn't touch the bottom. I think they did something with the top. So let's take a look. If you take a look at the numerator, I'm so sorry, it's not numerator. If you look at A1, the first equation, the top equation of system A, 5x plus 8y equals negative 4 changed, didn't it? It changed to negative 20x minus 32y equals 16. So your question is, what do we do to A1 to make it a B2, B1, okay? So what did they do? That's the question, right? So take a look. I think I have an idea. When you guys do this, just try to look at the first term maybe. What do you think we can do to 5x to make it negative 20x? We can use multiplication. 5 times negative 4 is negative 20, isn't it? So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that, can we try to multiply A1 by negative 4? So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe that's the rule. So here I'm going to go ahead and test this out, okay? If I do negative 5x times negative 4, isn't that 20x, right? No surprise there. Whoopsies. I did the signs wrong. I'm sorry. The 5x was the positive one. Positive 5x times negative 4 equals negative 20. So the first term is good. Okay, if the first term is good, of course, because that's where I got the negative 4 from. But if it matches the second term and then the constant on the other side, then we can say we found the rule. Take a look. We're trying to see if that same rule can apply for the 8y and negative 32y. Let's check it. What is 8y times negative 4? 8 times negative 4 is negative 32. And is negative 32 the term in the... Yes, that is. So guess what? I think we're doing good. That's correct. So let me now check the last number on the right side. Negative 4 to 16. So if I apply that rule that we were thinking about, if I do negative 4 times negative 4, I get positive 16. And positive 16 was the new number in B1. So we got it. We got the rule. The rule is to multiply A1 by negative 4, and that is what we're going to call B1. So let me go ahead and just tell them the rule. Here's what happened. Do negative 4 times A1 and call that is B1, okay? So that is how you can check your work and come up with the rule, okay, for part A. Now let's look at part B. Before I do that, maybe I can just, because these are all color-coded, I may just try to copy these. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and copy B to C, copy it. All right, hold on. Okay. So, because part B is no more A. We don't really care about is system A anymore. What did we do to system B to get to system C? That's what they're asking, right? And what I noticed is that the bottom, negative 4x minus 3y equals 10. remain the same. Nothing changed in the bottom. So we have to think about what do we do to B1 to get C1. As you can see, the equation changed. And let's talk about that change real quick. It was negative 20x minus 32y equals 16. But it is now 17y equals negative 34. It's so different. But you know what the major difference is? The major difference is, where is x? You see the x is gone now. As you can see, x got, not just x, but what kind of x was it? Negative 20x is gone. That's the major change, right? There used to be negative 20x, but that's completely gone. So how can they cancel out negative 20x? What's the opposite of negative 20x? Positive 20x, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is this. Hold on, let me organize my thought for a second. I think you're with me though. I think you understand what just happened. Because negative 20x got eliminated, that's what happened, right? In C1, I need to make positive 20x. Okay, why? Because negative 20x plus positive 20x is 0. Because of that, we need the opposite of negative 20x. To eliminate something, remember from our systems lesson, we need to make the opposite. So here's an idea, okay? So here's what we're going to do. If you take a look at the bottom equation, okay? If you take a look at the bottom equation, which said negative 4x, hold on, let me try to highlight this with blue. Look at this one, okay? What we can do is we can multiply B2 by, I'm going to give you the number, but I will come back and talk about why. Negative 5. Okay, I'll show you why. If I multiply B2 by negative 5, B2 was what? Negative 4x minus 3y equals 10, right? Let's go ahead and distribute the negative 5, and I'll show you why we are doing this. Negative 5 times negative 4x is positive 20x. That's the only reason I multiply by negative 5. I wanted to create a positive 20 so that we can cancel out the negative 20. But I need to multiply negative 5 to everything, okay? Negative 5 times negative 3y is positive 15y. And next, negative 5 times positive 10 is negative 50. So what we just have is, this is negative 5 times B2, right? And guess what I will do to this? Add this with B1. Okay, look, I'm going to write down B1 right underneath here. B1 was that orange equation, right? That orange equation on top. I'm going to go ahead and write that underneath here. Negative 20x minus 32y equals 16. Let's go ahead and add these vertically because you'll see something very cool. Oh, that's too thick. See something very cool. I'm going to add these two. So what happened to the 20 plus, what happened to this positive 20 and negative 20? X is gone now. X is gone. So no more x. But next, 15y minus 32. 15 minus 32 is negative 17. So you're going to write down negative 17y equals, and now do the other side. Do the other side. The other side is negative 50 plus 16. Negative 50 plus 16 is negative 34. Negative 34. And you're going to like this. You're going to like this. Because look, recognize this little one, this Do you recognize this? Negative 17y equals negative 34. This is C1. Isn't it? Isn't that amazing? So we figured out what it is. This is C1. So what did we do? We multiplied B2 by negative 5 and we added with a B1. So here's the rule. The rule is multiply the bottom equation, B2, by negative 5 and add it with B1, and that shall be C1. All right, hold on. I need to move this a little bit to the side. That will be C1. I do agree that the bottom one was a little bit more difficult, definitely, right? But really, it's just elementary operation. All we are doing is multiplying by a constant, and we are just adding it to another equation. So if you do that, you'll be able to create other equation. But that was just one example of this topic. If you would like to see more, just feel free to reach out, okay? I'm going to stop this video and come back and show you how to solve systems using matrices in the next videos.